Centennial College special events planning students were put to the task, partnering with United Way and Viewpoint leadership to plan the Living on the Edge event, a poverty simulation that immerses participants in the experiences and challenges of low-income living.
The thing that I enjoyed the most about working on this event was seeing all the different aspects come together. We got to see some of the different marketing side, the risk management side, logistics, and even the admin work all come together to put on a big event. You were taught about it during the program, but this class actually gave you the chance to put it all together and see it all come to life.
From venue selection to catering, event displays, and marketing, students were tasked with it all. Did they pull it off? So right from the start, the students broke into groups, and we had a marketing department, an admin department, an operations department, and a risk and assessment department. And the students focused themselves on planning the entire event, meeting with the different volunteers, they met with the different departments, they planned everything, as well as getting to meet with the external client, which was really exciting for them. They were nervous, but they were excited. Next, the students set out on a journey to locate a venue. On their list of requirements was a bright, spacious, and professional environment.
This is really potentially the first time that they're putting on an event that is going to invite external guests. So when putting this event together, having several meetings weekly to make sure that we were on track and that we were going to meet deadlines was definitely our number one priority.
During their meeting, students ironed out all of the details of the day and went through their questions and concerns with Carolina.
Food and menu options, what do we have?
Yeah, so you've selected the classic working lunch. I just need a response in terms of what salads you'd like to offer, what soup.
Of course, no event is complete without catering, especially this one. Food and beverages were a major part of the simulation, not only for the participants to consume, but they also made up the entire display that tied into the event's theme.
The major challenge we faced was to make the guests feel the real experience of having a lower income. We overcome this challenge by showing people the price of foods and how a real grocery costs, for them to realize what it is to live on the edge every month.
Next on the agenda, marketing.
This project specifically is so unique to our Centennial students. They were exposed with real-life situations that dealt with budget and timelines, liaising with internal and external vendors, and obviously working with a major client, United Way. I think what surprised students the most about marketing was certainly the amount of work and detail that goes into fine-tuning all the little pieces when it comes to print, when it comes to social, and when it comes to producing a video to tell an overarching story.
It's finally the day of the event. Students have arrived early to set up and prepare for the big day ahead. First up, a team huddle to get everyone pumped for the day. All students assume their roles and get to work. It's time to set up. As guests begin to arrive and students are tasked with the registration process, each participant is given an identity they'll assume throughout the event. Don't forget, it's early morning and guests need to be fed. Cue the coffee.
So throughout the process, it was really critical for us to work with the client. So our students and our faculty and our staff were all working both with Viewpoint leadership and United Way to understand the needs of the event. And when the event was executed and completed, it absolutely exceeded their expectations because we were making sure throughout the process that it was very collaborative and that we were constantly treating them just like our clients.
It's finally time to start the simulation. While United Way facilitates the activities, students play a critical role at their stations. There's the employer, gas company, school, and many more. Participants visit each station and learn what it's like to live with their newfound identities. As the simulation progresses, tensions arise and things are amped up as participants begin to feel the pressure. Afterwards, United Way conducts a debrief and students and guests talk about their experience with today's unique event. While things may be cooling down in the simulation, they are definitely heating up in the kitchen. Culinary students are working on lunch. In keeping with the theme, students have set up food displays that tell participants exactly how much it would cost to prepare today's meal. After lunch, it's time to wrap up. So how did it go?
Connecting with the college was a phenomenal experience. Everyone was so responsive, and they really turned this into a real event where we had catch-up calls, we would do follow-ups, we ensured that everything was in place, from dietary restrictions or preferences to making sure that there was a thank you gift, and they came up with a lot of great ideas. The students were so wonderful and very much a part of the process, which was fantastic.